was a period of time where I had a similar physique to him, right? Right, okay, calm down, relax. Relax. I never trained that.
This is Jim Payne's podcast. I'm your host, PainTalks. Today we are joined with the big guest, the man himself.
I'm not so big anymore though, you know what I mean? The gym hasn't seen me like properly in a while, but it's MosesLDN, LDN gang, lifestyle content creator, an entertainer, streamer, you name it, man. Travel all the time, living my life. Get me? I'm glad to be here though.
That's a list still. That's a list of things,
here.
bro.
Appreciate that,
man. Bro, obviously talk to us about your gym journey. You know what I mean? We always like to kick off with how you got into the gym. Obviously you've got a long list of videos of you in the gym, and there's a lot of receipts there. What got you into the gym?
Obviously, it's not like everyone else that goes for like women to get hench or anything. I used to play football, so I used to kick ball when I was like 16. I knew I was never gonna blow from football, but like I had a passion for it. Yeah. So there was a game that I had with this team. There was a team that got created back in the days. It was called Deptford. I think it was Deptford Green. It was just all the big bad boys. They made a team, right? Yeah. So we was facing them, and I remember that game. We just kept calling hella fouls because the players kept bullying us on the pitch. Yeah. And most of my players, like all of us, were skinny back then because we didn't care about the gym. And I remember we must have called for a foul, and then their coach wasn't hearing it. He was like, "No. This is getting out of hand now. You got to take your players to the gym." And I remember that it stuck to my head. I was like, "What do you mean you got to take your players to the gym?" So I was like, maybe that's the cheat code. Like maybe that's why I've not blown. Okay. Maybe I got to get a bit more wham. Yeah. So obviously I got good genetics. My dad, he has a physique. He's never been in the gym in his life. So it was easy for me to like grow, especially at that age when your testosterone level is really high, like you can shoot up. Yeah. So I was meal prepping. I was just like, I need to get wham quick, so I can get respect of this whole football thing. And I just got addicted to it after that.
So obviously now, you've got that fire in your back. Now they're saying, listen, you need to get into the gym. Yeah. Tell me how you like transitioned into like getting wham. Like how long did it take? The steps you took. Obviously you mentioned meal prep and all that kind of stuff too. Obviously we want you to touch on that too, but just give us like what was your step-by-step to just get from, I'm guessing, skinny to wham?
Super skinny. My first thing that I realized was that I started to see results quite quickly because I was very consistent. One thing about me, if I'm dedicated to anything, very consistent. Yeah. And I don't just do the basics. I go above and beyond. I was looking at the most healthiest supplements, protein shakes, and I never used creatine back then. It was just more protein shakes, and there was this thing I was drinking back then. I forgot. It was something that was super healthy. It was like a vegan thing. And I just kind of just took everything into one. Like I said, okay, I'm going to go to gym 5 days a week. I'm going to work on one muscle. Like most beginners don't do that. They just go to gym and do anything.
Or anything around.
I was like, I'm going to do one muscle a week. I used to watch Simeon Panda, Ulysses, all these names like from young. Yeah. And obviously, when you watch them, they make it look easy. Yeah. So like I knew they weren't realistic enough. So I would go on YouTube and find like beginners workouts, and like I really did my research heavy. Yeah. And I went with my boys. And you know when you go to gym when you're young and you're going with like your boys, there's like a level of competition. Yeah. So we all started competing with each other. Who's got the best abs, who's got the biggest back, and I wanted to have everything. Like the best of everything. So that's even though, exactly. Like even when they didn't know I was going to the gym, like we used to go to the gym all the time, but there's days where I'd go behind their back. Mad, like just to get that extra workout in, like because it was a competition for us, like who has the biggest you get. So,
but that's important to know. That's life though. Like people actually put in extra work behind the back, and you're not gonna see it.
You're not gonna see
it, but obviously just know it's happening.
It's happening. That's the only way you're gonna get on top of everybody else. Yeah, because like we'd go to the gym, and boys would be like, "Raw, like why you?" How comes you're getting like we all do the same thing? Yeah. But I couldn't tell them that. Oh, like
you actually put in extra work. You put in extra hours.
Exactly. I'd go gym twice sometimes, like
a day.
Yeah, just to do core. Like the second one would just to do core, or the second one just to do like fucking calisthenic or something random. Damn. So yeah, and then obviously I then got into dietary quite easily because I'm not that picky with food. Like I don't, my food doesn't have to be delicious. Yeah. So meal prepping was quite easy for me because I could eat the bland food. Yeah. And I'm
what do you mean by bland? Like just no seasoning, just plain rice, plain chicken, plain veg.
Yeah, like just plain, just potatoes. Like I'd cook myself, and back then I was not the greatest of chef. So like dry potatoes. And then like,
wait, can you cook?
Now I can.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Like you can actually throw that in.
No, 100%. I don't be doing it as much. Yeah. But like my sister always cooks, and I always watch her, and like I steal little things from her, and she's a great cook. Okay. So Yeah, I can cook. Like, I can cook the things that I enjoy, anyways. You know what I mean? Like, not the maddest gourmet. Like, yeah, I mean, just the things that I like.
So, like, what's your cheat meal then?
If I'm ordering, or if I'm cooking,
ordering
Caribbean. So I love Caribbean food. Like,
bro, give the menu, give what
don't worry, it's in my head already. So I always get white rice. I used to get white rice and peas, but
I don't like it, you know.
Nah, white rice is
always the way.
Especially Caribbean one. They use the right basmati white rice.
It's just steamed as well.
Yeah, you know that one's there. So I use that. Then I get half curry goat. If I'm feeling different, it might be oxtail, but a lot of the time now it's half curry goat, half jerk chicken.
Fucking hell,
so a mixture of both. Steamed veg.
Yeah.
And then mac and cheese on the side.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah. A lot of the time, I don't really touch the mac and cheese though because I'm already full.
Yeah.
But you know when you're greedy, like it's a cheat meal. Yeah. Put that there as well. Yeah.
Cool. And then if you're making a cheat meal, I've seen this, you chef, bro. What are you chefing that is actually a cheat meal?
If I'm making a cheat meal, do you know what it is? Yeah. I'll probably just put everything together. Like, one of those dirty bagels that has like chicken and egg inside.
That's what a cheat meal though.
I mean, bagel. If I'm making it, it's gonna be like if I'm gonna have a really dirty cheat meal, I'm gonna have to order. But if I'm making it, I want it to be something that's like really oily. Like the bagel has like 2 fried eggs and like sausages that I've grilled, and then on top like.
So you eat pork?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I want like. Bit of a pork police myself, you know.
Really? Yeah, I'm sorry. Bro. I don't.
Swine, you know what I mean? That's what they call it, bro.
Call it whatever you want, mate.
Bad man don't eat swine. They don't eat pork.
When I go eat my English breakfast, sometimes
you don't even like turkey, but you don't even like asking for the turkey.
I don't mind if they have it.
Yeah, but
to be fair, I prefer like chicken sausage.
Yeah, it even tastes.
I don't eat bacon though. For some strange reason, I don't like bacon.
That fatty.
Yeah, I don't like bacon. Bacon just looks disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, when you're looking at it and you see the little white things inside. Yeah. I don't fuck. Sausages are okay because they don't look that bad.
No, but they're not. I don't know, bro. Like after I've had a turkey sausage, like, I actually realized pork just ain't it, bro.
So you used to eat pork?
Yeah, bro. When I didn't know better. Bro, we all started somewhere. Like I came from something, bro. Like
I mean, I hear it still. I feel like something would have to convince me
to not.
Yeah.
Bro, do you see how they slaughter a cow? Do you see a cow like eating sort of shit?
How would I land on a video that shows me how they slaughter a cow? I'm from Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
I've seen them kill chicken and goats and cows in my eye.
Yeah, but it tastes so good that you can ignore it. I don't think pork tastes that good that you can ignore it.
But you used to eat it.
I didn't know better.
You didn't know better because of how it tasted, or you didn't know better because
of how they made it and then what like kind of animal it is, bro.
You know how they make beef burgers?
Yeah, but I can live with that. I can live with them killing cows. I can live with them killing chickens, but it tastes good. It just tastes that good.
I mean,
like steak never has. I love steak. If you know me, bro. I have steak probably 8 times a week. It's that bad. Like I'm addicted, bro. I don't care what they're doing to that cow, whether they've lynched it, whether they've hanged it before, bro. I'm eating that cow, bro.
I mean, fair enough.
But with pigs, bro, like, bro, you see a video of a pig eating its own shit. I was like, nah. And then it doesn't even look nice. It's like, it's all pink and fat.
Yeah, it is. No offense, like pigs are very disgusting. They're a disgusting animal. They're a dirty animal. But a lot of animals are disgusting and we still eat them.
Boy.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I could live with everything but pig. That's just
fair enough.
You touched on that you obviously lived in Nigeria, you lived in America. Just run me through what the gyms were like out there. You know what I mean? Did you actually work out?
Yeah.
Actually, you definitely did work out in America because we'll touch on that as well.
The thing about the gyms in Nigeria is that, first of all, it's very limited. I mean, there's gyms there, but it's not like how we have gyms everywhere. Like there's Snap Fitness and there's Pure Gyms and there's this and there's that. Yeah. The one gym that we all know in Nigeria is called iFitness.
iFitness.
So it's very limited. Like, you probably get like 3 branches in like an area.
Yeah.
So because of that, it's always packed. And a lot of people are just like, gym is something that a lot of people, if you go to the gym in Nigeria, you're either an influencer, a personal trainer, or you're just self-employed.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people that have normal day-to-day jobs in Nigeria don't have the time to go to the gym. So it's like when you see people that are there, you really can't take them serious. The only people that you can really take serious are the people that are the personal trainers.
Okay.
And even them in Nigeria, they're just trying to get clients. Like, I don't know. Like, it's weird because the first time I went there, they were on my case. Like, you can tell that I'm a gym guy. Like, I know all the machines, I know what to do. Like,
but they're still trying to.
Yeah, they'll be like, do it like this, and I'm like, bro, like, where do you think this physique came from? Do you get me? Like, where do you think this physique came from? Like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I get you want, and then they will do that. Not because they know that you know what you're doing, but they want to just basically like help you and then pitch that. Oh, like let me train you. That's it.
It's a typical approach. Isn't it?
Hustler mentality. So gym in Nigeria is fun, but boy, like. You got to put your headphones on. You got to put noise cancellation on. You got to wear goggles and just work out and go home.
Yeah. It must be hot though in there. Is the AC like
very hot? Sometimes when the AC is not working, boy,
finished.
Yeah, and then you're just thirsty, and then obviously they sell water, and it's like because the AC is not working. Now you have to buy water. Like you're on your third water now. It's just annoying, but
that's smart though.
It is very smart. I feel like they do it on purpose.
Yeah, that's smart. Obviously. Actually, before I even segue out back to American gyms, but bro, what's the equipment like out there? Is it proper? Like
in Nigeria?
Yeah.
It's not the greatest.
Okay.
But if you know what you're doing,
you can make it work.
Yeah, like 9 out of 10 times, if you got a good set of dumbbells, you got a good cable machine.
Yeah.
And let's just say you have one lat pull down machine. I'm just saying, like, if you enter a gym and there's a good set of dumbbells, there's a couple benches, there's a good cable machine, and there's like a lat pull down machine. Yeah, typically you could be good if you know what you're doing at a gym.
If you know what you're doing.
Now, a lot of the other machines there, to me, they're either like it's just old. I don't know, like they're not terrible, like because I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. But if someone's new to the gym,
you're not gonna. It's gonna be and then there's like because it's always packed. You have to wait, and like here, most of the commercial gyms here, if there's like 5 lat pull down machines, if one person's using it, another one will be available
at least.
Yeah, and then worst comes to worst, you ask them how many sets you got left. That scares them. They end up saying 1.
Yeah.
So by the time you just wait a little bit.
I'm opposite to that though. I won't lie to you.
Really?
Yeah. If you ask me while I'm working out, how many sets have I got? I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna make it the longest 2 ever.
Why? How comes?
I don't know. I just like because, like you said, they're applying pressure.
Yeah,
I'm stubborn. I don't want to feel that pressure. So now it's like I want to respond to it one way or the other.
I always say 1. I don't know why.
I always say 2 because, bro, like I got here before you. Next time, get on time. That's life.
I hear it.
But let's segue into American gyms, bro. What was it like working out in those gyms in America?
Oh man, it's not just a gym anymore.
Lifestyle.
It's not even just a lifestyle. It's a place where. Now you're seeing girls.
Oh, God.
Now you're seeing guys that are triple your size. Now you're seeing, and all the gyms, like the basic, like you see how we got pure gyms here, yeah?
Well, so bro, levels to it, yeah. American gyms, UK gyms. I'm going to try, I don't want to stop you, but because the way you're painting this picture.
No, I go to the most basic gym in America.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the most basic gym here.
Yeah.
I say pure gym.
Pure.
Right?
Actually, I go pure gym. Let's not say the gym.
Okay, bro, like, same thing basically. I mean, the gym is better to be fair, but like, okay, a basic gym, like the gym, right? It's got all the equipment. So if you're lucky, some of them, I don't know. Does the gym have the sauna room?
No.
Okay, it doesn't. Obviously. Now I go to the cheapest, bro. I pay $5 a week, for every 2 weeks for the gym that I go to.
Mad.
In America. Now that's what $10 in a month.
Yeah.
It comes with a swimming pool.
Wow.
Inside of the gym, a swimming pool.
Yeah.
It comes with sauna, hot tub. It comes with massage rooms. It has a room on my life. I'm not lying. It has a room where if you have kids, there's a nursery area of people that can look after your kids whilst you work out. There's a physio room.
Hell. Yeah.
There's a basic studio room.
Yeah.
There's a cardio room. Bro. Like there's all of that, and I go to the most basic gym. And that costs $10 a month.
Even David Lloyd, by the way.
This is David Lloyd. That's what I'm describing right now.
Yeah, what's your best David Lloyd?
This is basically David Lloyd, bro. Did you get me? And
I took it away from you, bro. Go on, bro.
Yeah, I was going to land like, this is what I'm describing. The most basic gym that I'm describing is basically our David Lloyd.
Yeah.
And I've been to David Lloyd and I've seen the hype.
$220 a month.
And I'm not paying for that shit.
No chance. It
doesn't make no sense. I'll swim in my bathtub at home. Like, it's not that serious. So when I saw that, I was like, right, now the equipment, goodness me. There was like 20 lap pull down machine.
20.
Like everything is almost unlimited. But when the first time I entered, I was like, this is the basic gym. My boys, they play basketball at this gym called LA Fitness.
Oh, and I heard about LA Fitness.
And there's a basketball court in there, by the way. I don't even go to the LA Fitness because there's not one next to my house where I stayed in Houston. But there was one where they play basketball is inside of the LA Fitness. So I'd always go to like watch them play because they always have people that come and just watch. So as I have to enter the gym, and every time I enter LA Fitness, I'm just like, fuck me. And that's like now going to Pure Gym. Let's say the gym is the basic. That's like now going to Pure Gym. LA Fitness is nothing. I would sign up to LA Fitness just like it's far. Yeah. That also has the same thing, and it has a basketball court. I think they have a tennis area outside. Like, it just doesn't. Then they have like not restaurants, but they have like food hubs inside where like you can get protein shakes made for you. You can get bagels. Like
you can get like a freshly made protein shake.
You can technically spend. You see people that like to spend time in the gym. Yeah. You can spend time.
Like that's a place where you'd want to be all the time.
For hours. If you have a girl that's into fitness, that's a date right there.
Man,
that's a date right there. You go there, you work out together, then maybe you play a bit of basketball 1-on-1, and then after that, you
do. Say love of basketball.
I'm telling you, you go to the sauna individually, shower, get ready, then she meets you at the food hub. Yeah, maybe you guys pay for a protein shake, you get your meal, and you sit down and you talk. What? 2-3 hours? That's a gym day right there. You can't do that at Pure Gym,
bro. You can't take a girl on a date to Pure Gym, man.
You can't. So many people walking around like, move, man. You can't do that. It's so annoying.
Wow, hey, bro. Man said it turns into a first date. You're not lying.
Oh, I think I have a video, Yeah. I think I have a video of when I went to one of the bougie gyms. This was in Dallas.
Picture now, man. Tell me what the bougie gym is like.
I mean, you know them ones where something is so good, your mouth can't even open.
There's no description for it. Yeah. You can't find the words of piece.
My boy, he's into fitness as well. Cool. There's like a David Lloyd, but it was in Dallas. And
it's called David Lloyd?
No. It's our David Lloyd. It's our David Lloyd, but I forgot what it was called. Yeah. All my life, I thought I've entered a resort.
Wow.
Bro, I was checking my phone to show you after. Yeah. I thought I entered a resort. Yeah, bro, it was phenomenal. It was like you know when you go to like resorts, like I don't know if you know where Nikki Beach is. Yeah. You know, like those resorts where it's almost like you're not in reality anymore. No. It was crazy. Like
this is it almost feels like a new set. Like just
it was. There's so many different rooms. There's a room called a mirror room where it's just the whole room is mirror. I don't know why there's a mirror room in there.
What you want?
There's a room where, you know, like when you go to, there's a place is it in Dubai where you can work out with those woods.
You can actually, rather than using weights, you can use.
Those like
wood. I don't know what to call it.
You know what I'm talking about? And then like girls can sit there and you can like,
you can pull them down.
They have that in a separate room.
Mad.
They have that. And then they have the proper machines in a separate room.
Mad. How big is this resort?
It was massive.
I call it a resort. This guy's caught me off.
It was massive. Like, like they had workers rolling around in them little segways.
You just have to.
That's the smallest. That's the tiniest. It was massive. And the kind of people I was seeing.
Now that's what let's talk into the specs, bro. Let's talk into the hus. I want to hear about it. Right. What's it like? What are the girls like in those gyms out there? Like, talk to me from the physique. Well, not physique, but just the stature of the lady, the welcomeness of like, are they like welcoming to you? Are they just paint a picture for me? Like, and the quality, bro. And then if you can somehow just show like compare it to what the UK, because you've obviously been to a few gyms.
Yeah. So I don't even be looking at the girls in the UK like at the gym.
Dark.
Like not even dark. Like I don't. First of all, I don't even like moving to girls in the gym in general. Okay. But like when I'm in the gym in the UK, there's already so much things on TikTok about men looking at us. I don't have the time for that. So because of that, I don't really. But you see,
does that happen in America though?
I mean, I don't know. I'd be looking, so I don't. I know they're tweeting about me somewhere. But yeah, so for me, right, the gym the basic gym that I go to, right. All the workers there, the women there, I was in love with all of them. Wow. They were all just beautiful.
Quality spread.
Just the workers.
Yeah.
Now
the staff. We're talking about the people out there.
Yeah. I've actually sometimes I'm just. Anyways, the staff they're beautiful. Yeah. But then the kind of women that you see there are not women that want to just work out because they want to say to people that they go to the gym, Training is their lifestyle. You get just the way they dress. Some of them even smell good. You're not supposed to smell good in the gym.
No.
How are you smelling good? You're supposed to shower after. So did you shower before? They look amazing. There was a time, right, where I saw one girl at the gym, right, and I went to move to her, but I was scared.
Wow.
I didn't do it, because I didn't know she was white.
Oh.
And I've never ever approached a white girl in my life.
It's tough.
Even in the UK, like I just don't. But because I'm at this gym now, and I'm seeing that there's a capability for a white girl to catch my eye just because of how her physique is great. Like everything just looks. So now I'm scared. So what I did was I didn't move to her. So I started coming to the gym. At the same time and date that I saw her. Every single time.
Just to see her.
Just to see if I could see her. And I never saw her again.
No.
Yeah, I was so upset. I saw other ones that are as bad as her, but I wanted that one. But anyways, to paint a picture in your head, sorry. They're just... you will see all specs. You will see like girls that look like Nubian. They look after themselves. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like they got the cute headphones on, the proper gym fits, not just a big baggy t-shirt. No. They got the full set and everything, and it's just like they just make the gym look beautiful.
Bro, you said the little flowers in the room.
Just make it look beautiful.
Bro,
trust me. I never thought I'd be someone to like observe, to see girls in the gym, which I don't really be doing anyways. But like, when you go to those kind of gyms,
that's where
you can't avoid them.
You just have to admire, to appreciate.
100%.
All right, so now what about the Nigerian gyms?
You know what's mad?
Yeah.
The girls in Nigerian gyms are they're probably even the baddest. But you know why I said that? That's why I said earlier,
yeah.
Because I told you in Nigeria,
the baddest, bro.
Just hear me out. In Nigeria, like I said, for you to be in the gym, you must either be an influencer, self-employed, or you're one of the personal trainers.
Basically, so you certain class.
Yeah, so not even certain class.
Just like certain class, like certain group of people.
So a lot of the influencers that has done like BBLs or that like they want to come and pretend they go to the gym for influence. Like they'll be like, come with me to the gym. They don't really go to the gym. Come with me to go to the gym. They're always there. So you're always going to see nice girls there.
Prospect there.
You get me? In America, you have girls that are just working out for working out's sake. Similar to the UK, they're working out for working out's sake. But in Nigeria, you see all these influencers that want to pretend they go to the gym.
But they're not.
They're not really doing anything like that. And that's why you see so many pretty and beautiful girls that are there.
Damn.
Yeah, I moved to one before in Nigeria.
Say her name, bro.
I can't say her name.
No,
I can't say her name. I can't say it. I didn't even want to move to her. Basically, I saw her. And I used to always see her because, like I said, there's not that many gyms. So when I went there, I used to always see her. But I remember I was like, this girl's too beautiful. So I spoke to one of the personal trainers. I was like, yo, like, who is this girl? Like, I like her. All my life, this guy literally said to me, was like, she might be out of your spec, you know, like, she's going to bill you. Do you know what that means? Yeah. Like, she's going to, like, make you spend and da-da-da. And I was just like, just send her my way. Like, let me try.
So
like,
you were comfy with that?
Yeah, I was just like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, two dates. But, like, because he said that, it kind of put me off. So I followed her on Instagram. She followed me back. And I remember I must have DM'd her and we were just talking. And it was a complete opposite. Like, she was so on me and da-da-da. And obviously, she wasn't, like, an influencer or anything. She was just like a gym babe, like a rare, occasional gym babe.
Oh, so it's not an influencer?
No. She was one of those rare ones that you don't really see them at the gym for working out sake. So she was just like the one that was dedicated to the gym. So it made life easier for me. But
I was gonna say that guy's a hater, bro.
No, he just. I feel like he just thought she was one of the influencers.
Okay,
does that make sense? Like,
sure, he wasn't projecting. He wasn't just trying to say because he can't get that girl.
No. He was.
Niggas be doing that, bro.
No, but you know why he definitely wasn't? Because they don't like women, so. I knew he wasn't lying. Do you get me? He just didn't know her like that. He thought he knew her. Yeah. He just didn't know her like that.
Fairs. Obviously, again, you've been. Can I say you still are? But you've been a gym influencer, yeah. Yeah.
Technically, I'm not a gym influencer, but technically, I still influence.
Yeah, but like there was a time when you were proper into content. Like, I'm talking the Cali sides, leg up in the air, swinging it that way, clockwise. Yeah, you know what I mean. And then obviously you transition. You did the couple.
Content,
couples content, and there was a lot of gym work in there too. What's the pros and cons of going to the gym whilst being in a relationship with your partner?
Okay, so I feel like the pros will be there's no excuse if you guys, like, you know, sometimes when couples get too comfortable with each other and then one of them starts to put on weight and relationship weight. If you go to the gym together, there's no excuses.
None.
Do you get me? Like, you're both training, you're both working out. I also feel like another pros is that you know what working out does to you. That feeling, that like
accomplishment.
Yeah, doing it together, kind of just it's like couples that like have God. It's stronger because of that. Working out together is also kind of like another hobby that you have together. So it's stronger as well. I don't know about any cons with it. Like,
I feel like maybe spending too much time together might just...
I mean, not really. I feel like every time that I've gone to the gym with my partner, you know, they do what they're doing. I do what I'm doing. I'd be on the phone to my boy. Like, they might come to say, "Hey, babe, miss you," and then leave again. But that's really about it. Like,
what about if your girl doesn't like have the same work ethic as you? Because you know, some people get into relationships and they're going to the gym with their girl, but maybe their girl might not be able to keep up.
It's definitely off-putting. I feel like the girl that I dated, I actually went to the gym with. I was actually I wouldn't say I was forcing her to, but she was, in a way, I kind of looked at her like she was a bit lazy. Because she's not going to the gym, but because she's one of those people that are just so prone to just staying at home, sleeping, and and I'm just like active. Either I'm in a meeting or I'm working out and and I basically try to just enforce the idea of like, look, if you're gonna be lazy, at least go to the gym. Like, so
but they have like a difficult attitude, don't they? It's like, you know, when you were talking about when you go to the gym with your boys and it's just competitive. Like the fact, even you find out even the laziest of guys, he doesn't want to be getting left behind.
Yeah, facts.
But you go with your girl, all of a sudden, oh yeah, are we done with the last set? Now how many more sets we have to do? Like, do you know what I mean? She's
off-putting.
They're not even counting the reps. And that sort of takes a sting out of your own workout. You know what I mean? You talk about that feeling of accomplishment when you're in the gym. I don't think I've ever obviously gone to the gym with a partner and felt accomplished at the end. Like, I've never had one of those top of the top kind of sessions. But obviously with yourself now, but you're in a public relationship kind of thing. So what are you telling me? Was she actually going in the gym or was she not? I
mean, I'm guessing you saw like one or two like YouTube reels that I mean, so Instagram reels that we done. That doesn't imply that she was at the gym, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, you get me? Like,
you don't just be like,
I mean, there's times where I've gone to film like a gym reel, and I'm not even at the gym. Like, I probably have been earlier, or I'm probably just not going that day. But we had a gym in our apartment, so and those are like that was a basic apartment, by the way. Like, that's just relating to like
just like the gym.
Every apartment has a gym. Like here, if your apartment has a gym, you're living in one of those nice apartments.
It's a nice apartment.
But here, anyway,
even the standard apartments out
there. So the basic one had it. So we used to train at that apartment gym here and there. Yeah. But because the equipment there was very like limited, we'd always film our reels there. Okay. So a lot of the reels that was filmed there was like just when we wasn't really working out. So yeah, whenever you saw that, like whenever you saw those kind of clips, it didn't imply that. She wasn't really working out like that. She's not like me. We're just completely opposite. Like, I think I've been to the gym with her like 3 times at max.
3?
Yeah, but I'm not really bothered. Like, I don't.
That picture you mean, I thought you know, like real gym couple, bro.
I'm
just sitting down here calling you a gym couple.
But then again, you don't because I guess because you're into fitness, like that's probably what came into your eye. But we built a foundation way before like you saw all those pictures that came out. Yeah, like, I knew she wasn't a gym babe when I met her. Like we didn't start dating because of gym. Like, so like I said, I just introduced her to the idea of like, yo, start going to the gym. Like, so I knew she wasn't going to be anything crazy like that. But that's what the internet does. Whatever you see is what we show you is what you see. So yeah, that's really what it is, to be honest.
No, fair enough. Obviously, with that in mind too, when you talk about just gym for yourself, we obviously have a debate between the Cali guys, the bodybuilders, you're more of a Cali guy, I'm guessing, right? Yeah. As opposed to bodybuilding. I've been starting this conversation where I feel like the Cali guys, massive respect to them. Let me just throw it out there. But I believe that they've just basically taken gymnastics and just blacked the hell out of it. You know what I mean? They just niggified it. And I'm not even mad. I know someone's going to hear that. They're going to be like, yeah, listen. They're going to get robbed. But tell me, bro, am I wrong for saying that you could train someone to do a muscle up, but it would be very hard to train someone to do maybe 140 bench press or, I don't know, a 160 squat? Like, do you know what I mean? These are like...
All right, we're gonna get into this. Let's get into it, bro.
Let's clear there.
I feel like I've done a bit of both. There was a period of time where I was bodybuilding, unconsciously.
Okay.
And I had a lot of trainers wanting to like help me with competition, which I just wasn't really into. So I've been through both. I feel like for me personally, it was easier for me to muscle train, like to get to the point where I'm lifting heavier. Now I'll tell you why, because for me there's steps to get there, right? And if you want to lift heavier, you know what progressive overload is, right?
Yeah.
If you really practice progressive overload and you eat well and you take the right level of supplements, over time, you will be able to lift a certain amount of weight, right?
Okay, cool.
For me personally, because I started off really skinny.
Yeah.
And I remember when I used to go to the gym, benching 100 kg was impossible. Yeah. Now, even as I'm inconsistent at the gym, 100 kg is like my bare minimum. Yeah. Do you get? Yeah. And it took me a while to get there, but I practiced it. And even now, if I want to lift 130, which I probably can't do right now, but if I want to, I know where to start. Yeah. Progressive overload, training, sleeping well, right level of recovery, I will get there. Now, with calisthenic, it's all about your body weight. Now, you might weigh, what do you weigh?
98.
Okay, you weigh 98 kg, right?
This ballpark at 95. You know
that man there. Fair enough, though. All right, cool. So someone like you now, for you to do a muscle up, you have to learn how to lift your own body weight.
Yeah, I could do that.
It's not that easy.
I could do it, bro.
You can lift 95 kg on bench press.
No, I could muscle up, bro.
I mean, okay. You can probably muscle up.
I can do a muscle up.
No, I believe that.
Yeah, no, but I can tell you.
But a lot of people that can lift, that can bench 150, that are hench as fuck, can't do a muscle up.
But that's technique, no? Can we say that's...
Can they train to do it?
110%. You can train technique. You can't train strength.
They're gonna have to. First of all, strength, bro. They have to learn how to. They have to first of all master their own body weight. Yeah, which is not an easy thing to do. You probably can. Yeah, because you've probably. How many times have you done a muscle up?
A lot of times.
A lot of times. So you've probably done it over time. Yeah. And even though you're heavier, the heavier you get, you probably do it again and you start to master it. Yeah. If I'm talking about someone that's never done it before. Yeah. For them someone that's never done a muscle up before that weighs 110 kg, okay, let's just say 100 kg, for them to do it, it's not going to be easy.
It's tough. I'll give you that. But then, okay, if you're able to do 10 pull-ups, if you can do 10 weighted pull-ups as well, let's say 20 kg weighted pull-ups, you could probably do a muscle up if you just learn the technique because you have that strength there. I mean, mastering your body weight is definitely a skill in itself, but in terms of actually having the raw strength to be able to do it, you do.
How many pull-ups can you do?
A lot.
Okay, in one go, how many pull-ups can you do? Realistically?
I would fatigue at 15 to 20.
Okay.
But I'd probably still be able to go past 20.
Right. Someone that does calisthenics can probably give you like 40. Do you think you can ever get to the point where you can do 40?
110%.
You think you can ever get to the point where you can do 40?
110%. And listen, I said 20 just to be modest. I'm saying 20 to be modest because I want to keep.
Most people typically can't do anything above 20. Like an average, for most typical bodybuilders. Yeah.
I'm thinking like,
are you about to do it right now?
I'm about to go drawing a visual. I'm about to start doing one now, bro. But
like typically, like most average, like on an average, even me, I think I probably do like 16, like max. Like
16.
Yeah, like I'm keeping it realistic.
You're saying so the Cali guys can now do 40 now?
I mean, I'm not I used to be a Cali guy at one point. Cool. Do you get me? Yeah. Now I'm more of a mixture of both. Like, I want to have the physique.
Yeah, but you also want the strength.
And I also want the strength. Do you get me? So, I mean, I'm a mixture of both. But when I was at my prime on Cali, like, I can do up to like 35. My boys were counting 35, 36. I'm like, keep going. I'm not tired. Yeah. Now, my boys that have bigger physiques and everything, 11, 12 and they're tired. And I don't think they ever got to the point where they can ever do 35. But I got to the point where I can lift what they were lifting. That's what I'm saying. Because I've experienced a bit of both.
But they didn't train though. Did they? If they trained to be able to do that 35, they could get there quickly.
I mean, I guess. But we all used to work out together. So when I started going to the gym, right, especially when I was like, well, let's just say a year into the gym, right, when I started making friends with all these gym guys, like I'm still cool with all of them till today. Some of the guys that I met have already been going to the gym. Yeah. And they were already wham, like to the point where that's where I wanted to be at. So I started training with them. So when I train with them, we'd always do this thing at the end where we do like challenges. So we might do like, you know that workout where I do like 10 thing and then you do 10,
and
so that would be their challenge to me. Yeah. And my challenge to them would be, let's do pull-ups or something like that. Something that I know I'm good at. Yeah. So we used to like always compete and try these little things together. And like I said, because we were training together, I would train them to, they would train me to like progressive overload. But this time do 120, you got this. By the time I know it, I was doing the same weight as them. Okay. Now, whenever we did the pull-ups as well, I put the weighted
the weight belt on,
on them, try as well. Till like I said, till today, they still couldn't do it.
They can't do weighted pull-ups.
No, I feel like you have to drop a certain level of mass
to be able to do a pull-up.
Not a pull-up, but to be able to do a good amount of pull-ups.
I love the Cali guys. I love what they do. I appreciate the craft. My thing is, I feel like they're walking the earth a bit too highly. You know, it's like there's not enough respect going to the bodybuilders too.
Bodybuilding is easy though.
It's not.
Okay, I mean it's not. So I take that back.
I
absolutely take that back.
Now listen to this. I've been saying 140 for the longest, because 140 to me is the entry point to big boy heavyweights. Like, Jamie, anything 100 to 140 kg
in weight wise.
No, just bench press.
Okay.
Yeah. That's your intermediate level. You're just, you're trying to get into the big boys room. But as soon as you cross that 140 bridge, the conversation is different. I mean, listen, if I bench press 140, the gap between that and 145 is big. Well, the gap between 140 and 150 probably 10 times bigger, bro. It hurts. Yeah. So when you see people like doing that for reps, I just don't see how you can look at that and then watch a man swing himself on a pole in different types of way, get all this kind of credit, get all this kind of clout, bro. It's baffling to me. But again, like I said, I respect the craft, but I just feel like the heavy lifters aren't getting the real respect that they're due. And I think also I say this as well, Cali guys, they might not want to hear this, but weight training makes you guys stronger. So if you can do 10 pull-ups, that's fine. But how would you improve on your pull-ups? Will it be through numbers or would it be through adding extra weight onto you?
Yeah, adding extra weight.
All right, cool. So now all of a sudden, if I'm saying that Cali would be a foundation that you build on, heavy weight training is how you really begin to, shoot to the sky, how you really up your level. Yeah. So you can't...
But Cali guys, the thing about when you increase the weight and everything, obviously the heavier you go, the more you grow. Like if you're lifting heavier, your muscles grow a lot more. But Cali guys, they're not really looking to grow like that.
I just want to look good.
They just want to master their body and look good.
Master their body. There we go.
That's what it is, mastering your body. Like, can you do a one arm pull up?
No, I could do a one arm. Okay, I could do a one arm pull up holding
your arm. There we go.
Does that not count?
It doesn't really count.
Like that. Cool, let me ask you this.
Imagine now being able to do a one arm pull up. That's impressive.
Brother.
Than just 500 fucking.
Yeah.
So that's why it hits more for some people that are like, how the fuck? Because that's the thing about Cali guys is that they do things that's really impossible for some people. Like some people see that as impossible. Okay, if me and you go to the gym now, and we see someone dead, let's just say they're benching 150 kg, right? We will see it as, okay, that's mad. But in our head, we're like, we can probably
train to do that.
And one day we'll do this. Yeah. But you see some people, they see certain things like one arm pull up as, bro, that's crazy, that's impossible. Like, how the fuck am I going to do one arm pull up?
Yeah. The two fingers,
like, how the fuck are they doing that? So because of that, it's way, not saying that calisthenics people are better than muscle training people. I'm just saying that's why a lot of people are more impressed. Like, wow.
What they're doing,
And when they do random things where they're lifting and then they're going to the side and it's all a show, but it's like, it's impressive.
Bro, listen. They say this a lot about weight training, When are you going to need to do that in real life? When are you gonna need to be stretching over like that and that?
Whenever you're running from the police and you need to jump somewhere, you need to
get out of here, man. No one's got it like that, man. Like, you need to be running from jakes like that. Like, you need to be, bro. You can climb a fence without the Cali side.
Okay, so when would you need your muscle training?
Bro, when you're carrying things up the staircase, yeah, I mean, okay, cool. Let me throw this out there. Yeah.
I'm not carrying that fridge myself. I'm paying someone to carry that.
Bro,
shit.
if you got the strength to do it, for me, carry that.
Fair enough.
Cool. Let's look at it like this, bro. Like, tell me, have you tried carrying a washing machine up the staircase before?
Fuck that.
Them heavy guys, bro, they can do that. All right, cool. Another thing I wanted to sort of just touch up on, yeah, bro. What do you think about the rise in the trendiness of fitness and gym overall? Because obviously when you were doing it, it wasn't as trendy as it is now. You know what I mean? And now you see it, like there's different facets of fitness, should I say. You have, like we said, the Cali guys, you got the heavy lifters, you got the athletes, this goes on, you got the hybrids. Why do you feel like fitness has just sort of become the trend that it is now?
It's definitely, obviously, social media played a massive part in it.
Yeah,
I think when I first started, I was trying to go down the route of fitness, where it's like, do this workout. Here's 3 top muscle workouts. Yeah. But there was no engagement in that. No, like some people saw it, but where I was really getting the engagement was whenever I had obviously show my physique and I'm flexing or pictures or whatever. So
you did a lot of flexing videos, by the way.
Yes, I
did. This guy did a lot of flexing.
Yes,
I think
I definitely
100.
Yes, there was many of them where my hands up and I admit.
The vanity in some of these videos, it was no. By the way, rightly, if you got a good body, please, vanity,
flex it.
You
flex it. You worked hard for it,
bro. Anyone that has a good body knows what it
works hard for it. But I feel like the main reason why I used to do them, obviously, people thought it was for women. It was partly for women.
Yeah.
But the main reason why I used to do it was because I won't lie.
Go.
My main objective was I wanted people to learn from me. I wanted people to watch my fitness videos on how to grow and But that wouldn't get no engagement.
Yeah.
So I felt like the best way to get people was, first of all, you're seeing me on your explore page doing the flexy. You're impressed. Like when I first saw Simeon Panda, it wasn't from him doing it. I was like, oh, this physique is mad. Crazy. Then I clicked on it.
Yeah.
So that's how I was getting more people more interested in my videos and so on and so forth. And then I was able to obviously levitate to YouTube. But obviously I limited it because I just didn't want to be known as that fitness guy, if that makes sense. Like, but we'll touch on that later. But in terms of the rise now, I feel like now, social media it's easy to make things look cooler than what it is. Some people make gym or working out look like it's a lifestyle of like joy. Yeah. Like girls, for example, it's not just about working out anymore. It's about the gym outfit. Yeah, bro. And then that big mug and cup that they walk around with.
That 2-liter cup.
Yeah, that 2-liter cup. And then
there's aesthetics almost.
There's the aesthetic of it. They make it look like gym is so glamorous. Wigs, like they're in the gym looking beautiful. And because of that, it's becoming a lot more popular for other people, and people just don't see. Like I remember when I used to train one of my female friend, she wouldn't want to go to gym if her gym outfit is like dirty. She's like, really? I need to get a new set. Like it's all about the aesthetic of it.
What it looks like.
Now with men, I feel like it's a lot more popular as well, because back then I feel like, because when I was young, people used to mock me about like, oh, this dude always in the gym boy, But now I feel like people are starting to realize that it's actually pretty cool to have a physique, because for me, I feel like in the realm of things, right, when things like BBL became popular, we started to realize that, okay, she might be pretty, but she's pretty and she has a BBL. So because she's pretty and she has a BBL, I'm going to go for her and not her. So now I feel like guys are starting to realize that, okay, yeah, you're good looking, yeah, you have money, but he's good looking, he has money, and he has a good body. Does that make sense? So now,
different level.
Guys have to realize, okay, if I don't have money, at least let me have a good body.
Facts.
If I'm not good looking, let me have a good body.
At least.
So, and social media is what's bringing that to life. Does that make sense? And then now all these brands are like doing so many things. There's massage guns, which are absolutely bollocks, by the way.
Oh, the Theraguns, you don't rate them?
They just don't do shit.
It's good. They just slam me.
Yeah, like you're making it worse. Like what the fuck? I never use them. But there's so many things that they're selling now on social media that also makes fitness look cooler. Like, I mean, it's a massage gun. If you're hurt, you can massage yourself. The bare little things that social media has done to make fitness as a whole look cool. And then things like Gymshark now,
crazy.
Their gym fits. It makes me want to go to the gym. Like,
time, bro.
You know what I mean? It's not just simple stinger vest no more.
No.
It's about all these hoodies and these,
so even flares. What do you think about flares in the gym, bro?
I can't believe there's flares in the gym,
bro.
But they're there.
When you were doing the videos back then with the gym, just workouts you were doing, could you ever imagine people wearing flares in the gym, bro?
Never, bro. It was always stinger vests and like those tight pants, and the women wear their 2 sets max.
That's it, bro.
Now there's flares. Now it's really cool to come in with a baggy shirt,
bro,
and then you take it off midway and then your stingers underneath.
Yeah,
like you're him.
Now.
So there's so many different. Going to the gym now, like there's so many different things that you can do, and obviously there's now a motion of people know they can make money online from being a fitness
online coach.
Yeah, online coach. Exactly. So because of that, now you go to the gym, hella tripods.
Madness.
You're in the way of bare people's video. Ah, shit. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You go on YouTube, you see yourself there walking past like an idiot. Like, there's hella tripods now because people want to make money. Because social media is booming. So it's like, now a lot of people are a facade in the gym.
Yeah.
Once they're taking the videos, they're going home.
They're dipping. They're not even
going to warm down after they're out.
Bro, they're not even doing 30 minutes. It's literally just content.
I think they got boom. And it's
I know a guy.
You know a guy? Expose him, innit?
No. We'll leave it. No. That was a moment. I got carried away. That was a moment. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. I know many guys like that.
Bro.
I know many guys like that. That's just how I see it nowadays. And it's like, because of that, I don't really value like a lot of things about working out anymore. Now it's more of a personal journey.
It's just your own personal journey.
Yeah, it's a personal journey. Like I
feel like it's just saturated now.
It's saturated. I don't even be looking online to see some of these lads say that they eat this, they eat that. I don't trust it no more.
Nah.
Back then, when Simeon Panda and Ulysses were someone that they eat this and they eat that, I believed it.
Simeon Panda, yeah. Bloody hell. Big drip.
I believed it.
I still watch some of his videos
till today.
Yeah. Obviously, I know. Like no, but just in terms of just like the workouts.
Yeah.
In terms of everything else, bro, I just lead my own journey, man. It's like you said, everything's just a facade now.
Yeah.
What do you think about guys that are lying about being natty? There's people that say that they're natty, but they're really taking trend. They're taking steroids. Like,
I don't. To be honest, my thing about all of that is that I don't really understand most of it. I used to be accused all the time
of taking steroids.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like for my age at the time, my physique was unbelievable. Like it wasn't like anything crazy.
Like steroids. I mean, when I think about steroids, I always think about guys that are veiny, like the veins almost. It looks like a syringe is in there.
I was 18.
Yeah.
And like I had a physique that didn't make sense. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Like. Obviously, it was obvious I wasn't on steroids.
Yeah.
But there's people that just couldn't believe that. They don't even know much about it. It's like 18 looking at that, he's on steroids.
He's on steroids.
But I just didn't understand it. I'm just like, bro, I don't even know where to even get it from. Like, I didn't get it. So till today, like, I still really can't tell who's on steroids and who's not.
Yeah.
Because people thought I was on steroids when I wasn't.
Yeah.
So I'm like, who the fuck is even on steroids? I don't even fucking know anymore. Like,
yeah. But your opinion on just those guys that are lying about being natty, like, what do you think about it?
I feel like that's ridiculous. Like, personally, I don't understand the need to lie about it. But it's at the same time, it's like a lot of people lie about everything online.
Yeah, there's not much you can believe.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, yeah, you're lying about being natty, but somebody else is on the internet saying that they own a Lambo when they don't.
Damn.
It's true. So it's
damn.
If you're gonna lie, then by all means, go ahead. You're probably fooling someone who's now buying your fitness plans, who's now signed up to your coach, and you're telling them that eat healthy, don't do no that, but you're doing it, and it's working for you, and you're making millions. Can't kill them.
I'll throw a question at you. Ashton Hall, natty or not natty?
You see, I would have thought he was natty.
Yeah.
But now the kind of videos he makes, I just don't trust him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we wake up at 3 a.m. No, you don't. Like, who wakes up at 3? What time do you sleep? Like, what time do you actually sleep? What time do you sleep? Like,
yeah.
So because of and then like, you've seen the videos that went viral. Like, there was a time where he said he was jumping in the pool at, let's just say 5:45.
46, yeah.
And then by the time you enter the pool, 5 minutes has gone by. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I was really in there for 5 minutes.
So it was like, I don't believe anything that comes out of it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Not saying he might be telling the truth. That might just be a terrible edit and he might be telling the truth. But the moment I've seen that now, I don't know. But he looks natty to me.
Does he?
Yeah, to me personally, he looks natty. And the reason why I'm saying that,
videos of him running, you don't think there's a little bit of trend somewhere in there? There's a little bit.
That's the thing. There could be.
But to run like that,
like I said, the only thing that will make me doubt him now,
it's just the bullshit.
Because you can lie about your morning routine, and dipping your water, dipping your face in water, like that looks a bit wrong. Dipping your face in water like 10 times in a day, and I know you don't be doing that every fucking day.
No.
So now I don't know if you're saying you're natty. I don't believe that.
No.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So,
you just mentioned his name, Simeon Panda. Do you think natty or not natty?
I think he's natty.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I'll tell you why.
No.
I think he's natty.
Why?
I feel like there was a period of time where I had a similar physique to him, right? Right, okay, calm down, relax. Relax. I never trained that. Why would you? I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm gonna have to show a picture. I feel disgraced right now. I feel violated. The Wi-Fi is terrible in here. There was a period of time. So the Wi-Fi is not making. Alright, it's loading. I promise you. And okay, I'll let you finish laughing first. Nah, hold on, wait. Hey, yo, don't kill me. Okay. Let me find it. It's in the chest.
It shouldn't be that funny.
I did say a period of time. It was this picture. Look.
Okay, fair.
No.
Okay, no. Just Simeon Panda now. Take a screenshot now.
Cool. Nah, for real. There was a period of time. Nah. Make sure you show the picture when you're editing this.
No, I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Hey, I'm crying.
Nah, I'll show you. Look. Let me find a normal picture of him just standing still. Look. Like he's just bigger than me. He's just bigger than me. Like nah, I promise you, man. Trust me. Don't worry. I used to get a lot of comparison to his physique. Obviously, the reason why you're laughing, yeah.
No, I'm laughing because you took the piss. You can't do
wait.
He said he's bigger than me, bro. Come on.
Let me land. The reason why you find it hilarious, yeah, is because obviously there's no comparison, like in terms of how we look.
Bro,
you get it? But wait, let me land. But the physique, I'm talking about the shape of everything. I'm not talking about like size-wise. I'm talking about their physique.
Okay.
The way it looks, the shape of like.
I can give you the chest. Yeah.
And the shoulders. His is bigger than mine. That's why you can't believe it. Look, if you actually, you know what? This is not bothering me because I used to always get the comparison. When I met him in person. The first time I met him in person at FitCom, you know what that is?
Yeah.
They used to do it every year in Birmingham.
He's from Lands, isn't he? He's from South.
He's from Lewisham. I know we don't look the exact same. When I met him in person at FitCom, he literally said to me, he was like, shit, you're the guy that everyone's been saying we look alike. Oh my God, I see it. Like, even he acknowledged it. But obviously, I don't look exactly like him. I'm not saying me and him are the same, but there's a certain level of physique that we had. Like, if I had a trainer that put their time and effort into me and wanted me to compete, that literally, one of the trainers came up to me and said, I can make you the next Simeon Panda, like in terms of the physique.
Wow.
Now, I saw it for a little bit, but you can laugh because you never saw it.
It was just, I swear down here, bro, the delivery, it caught me off guard. When you said Simeon,
I didn't want to say it because I knew you'd laugh.
I did not expect that. I did not expect that.
But it was a small period of time.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, bro. I swear that. When you said that, you just...
I will never say it out loud anyways, because I know people are going to be like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
He said out loud.
But that's why I feel like he's natty, because I feel like it's not impossible to get to that physique.
Yeah.
It's literally not impossible.
Okay.
He's someone that I feel like the way he explains himself, the way he carries himself is that gym is his life. He lived a very normal life.
Yeah.
He's just a normal guy like us. He posted a picture of him when he was like 19. He was already big. Them ones that his genetics was like just big guys.
Yeah, it's come through already.
So you can tell like when he was 19, he was already getting wham. All he had to do was just work out, eat well, make gym his life. It's not impossible.
Yeah.
There's some people that I do think are not natty though.
Yeah, okay, can I throw another name?
Go on.
Arms Corleone.
I think he's natty.
What?
I think he's natty.
But yeah, wow.
Yeah, I think obviously you're going to talk about the fact that he failed that test.
Why did he fail it?
I don't know. Sorry. I feel like, because this is why I personally feel like, and I might be wrong. I feel like when he did that boxing, whoever was training him, maybe got to his head in that moment, and told him, if you want to win, I feel like maybe dibble dabble with this. Maybe there's a way we can bypass the test, whatever. I personally feel like that.
Okay.
But watching Arms Corleone growing up, I know Ghanaian brothers.
Yeah, that's strong.
That eat whatever the fuck they want to eat.
Yeah.
No clean diet.
Yeah.
Work out and they're wham.
Yeah.
He's not someone that I've been impressed by his physique. Like, oh my God, he go compete. No. He's just been a big guy. That's just been big.
Okay.
What's that guy that died? Joe Linda. He died still. He died. And I used to like him as well because
he was like, what, 1% body fat?
Yeah, he's thin. Like, everybody thought he was natural.
I thought he was natural. I thought he was like one of them, like with the nature kind of guys as well. Drinks only water and juice. Like,
you know why I knew he wasn't natty?
Why?
Because when he showed his workouts as well, they were always lightweights.
Is that what we say? That's the biggest giveaway.
That's how I always see it personally.
Okay. But steroids make you stronger though. They can make you lift heavier.
You see, the guys that have those mad physiques, a lot of them don't like to lift too heavy. Yeah. When they're because when you have that kind of physique, right? Yeah. If you're gonna lift heavy, you're gonna have to show us the best you can do. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
And a lot of them aren't that strong. They have the physique, but they're not that strong. So that they would rather not show their best, the best that they can do. Yeah. Before people say, wow, like you're that big and you can only do, like, you know, all these big guys, like the ones that are natty, they'll be like, you're only doing 120 kg. Like, yeah. So because of that, they'll rather just keep it light and be like, oh, I'm just trying to demonstrate so people.
Get out of here, man.
That's how I knew. But I used to love that guy, man.
Damn.
Yeah, he's died. He was one of those guys where like his English was so bad, but everybody loved him. Yeah. Because he wouldn't, like, he'd be trying to explain something, but the English would be so bad. But the main thing he wants to do is just show you that chest thing. Yeah. So I don't know how to explain it. He was just so cool.
What do you think's harder, bulking or cutting?
Definitely cutting.
Ooh. There we go. Someone that finally agrees. Because last week we had a guest on. He said bulking. So he said, what did he say was harder? Oh, he said cutting was harder. It's true. Okay, cool. Yeah. You know, yeah. So yeah.
I think bulking is you just have to. Most of us are hungry anyway.
Bro, some people can't eat.
And then that's the thing, right? Some people can't eat. Some people can't not eat.
No, but some people can't physically stomach.
Yeah, but the thing about bulking is that you don't have to eat a lot.
You gotta eat a lot.
I mean, you have to eat a lot, but what I'm saying is like you just have to up the calories and you just have to just.
You can't do it with just extra spoon of rice, bro. You got to actually like you got to go from like 1 cup of rice to probably 2 cups of rice.
Yeah, but
someone can't eat that, bro.
For me, why bulking was easy for me was because I just knew how to split up during the day. Yeah. So like, I'm not about to have double the meal now. I can wake up early in the morning and eat a heavy breakfast. Yeah. Sorry, and then go to the gym, work out, come back, eat another light, maybe like a bagel, right? Have my first proper meal. Yeah. 2 hours later. Yeah. But it's like I've increased what I'm eating, but I've just split up bears. Yeah. Like every like 2 hours, 3 hours, I'm eating. Yeah. Rather than eating the same 3 times a day, but larger meals.
Okay.
That's how it was easier for me to do.
To the bulk.
I used to eat late. And my last meal would be like 11.
Okay.
It's crazy. Now. Yeah. But like I had to if I wanted to bulk. Yeah. Does that make sense?
But cutting now.
With cutting now, it's harder because the calories can come from anything. It's not even just, oh, I'm eating less. Bro, it can just be from a drink that you had. You can just have a can of Coke.
And that's it.
Calories.
Wow.
Or like a small little cookie. Calories. And it's hard to get rid of. It's always them little things that's hard to get rid of.
But that's just mind, bro.
That shit is hard.
It's your mind. It's your mind.
That shit is your mind. You see when you're bulking, you see when you're do you meal prep?
I meal prep.
You see when you're meal prepping, in comparison to when you're not meal prepping. This always happens to me. When I'm meal prepping, I crave all these like extras like chocolate and sweets. Like, and I don't even like eating those things on a normal day.
Yeah.
But when I'm not meal prepping and when I'm trying to like just eat normally, all those things don't come to my mind. So I feel like them little things sometimes it's always hard to get rid of them. Yeah. So cutting is always harder.
Oh, look, bro, I'm still on the bulking guy side. And for me, bulking is much more easier for myself. But when I sit down and like compare the 2 different groups, I think what people struggle with bulking, or rather the struggles that people find with bulking, doesn't compare with what struggles you have with cutting. So what I mean by that is, if I can't stomach all that food, that's a bigger task to accomplish than just literally having the discipline to not go out and eat the things that you know are going to make you poor.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
That's just how I measure it. But you know, yeah, again, you're the second person I'd say cutting. So I think
there's a technique to it. So that's what I think.
All right. Scenario time. It's survival mode for you, yeah? You're in a room, much like this. There's 10-year-olds coming out, yeah? And they're literally trying to go for your neck. They're trying to kill you, bro.
10 years old.
10-year-old boys, yeah?
How many of them?
How many of them do you think it will take to bring you down?
That's such a random question. Do you know what it is, yeah? In my head, they're just little minions that can just kick.
How many of them before they?
But nowadays, some 10 years old are fucking wham. Shit.
Let's ballpark their height up 5 foot, bro. 5 foot 10-year-olds just running at you.
I feel like
aggressively, by the way. They're
maybe 10.
Yeah, you can take 10 only, bro. This is survival, bro. They're in year 5.
But there's 10 of them. If they just corner me and they all start pulling my leg, I'm down.
You don't think you could just I think one bang for me.
One bang all of them.
Or you could literally...
If they all come from different corners...
Bro, listen, bang, bang,
nah, bang. We got to be realistic. How many do you think you can take?
I've never answered that question, you know.
My boy has 3 kids, right?
Yeah.
When it's time to leave, they start clinging onto my legs. They're kids.
Yeah.
Like 5 years old, 4 years old.
Yeah.
And it's not like I can't just fling them out the way, but like... There's some level of resistance. I'm like, oh, get off me. Like,
yeah, but bro, we're talking about no resistance. I'm talking
about... Are these all 10-year-old boys?
Bro, these guys are... the 10-year-old boys...
When I was a 10-year-old boy, I thought I could fight.
Yeah.
So imagine 10 of them.
Yeah, but like... Bro,
then... It just takes 4 of them to grab 2 to grab me in one leg, 2 to grab me in one leg.
Before they grab your leg, you don't think you can bang them in
There's another 2 behind you that's...
Bang them, bro.
How you can't bang 10 people in one go?
No, but like, if
they're coming in a row one by one, I can probably kill them all. 1,000. One by one, bang.
10 in a room, that's how much you think, that's the max I can go.
Like I said, it depends on how they're coming for me. If they're all coming for me one time, I'm fucked.
I'll give myself... I'm with Jay Leon on this one, 25, 30.
Oh, God, you got.
I think you put 30 of these kids in this room right now, bro. They're all getting laid out.
I'm telling you.
There's no way. Like, they can't overpower me, bro. I feel like if I can throw 30 punches,
but
that's
then
30 knockouts.
What happens if you don't knock down all of them?
Oh, bro, they'll be stumbling, man. It's not like one bag they're gonna get back right. Nah, they're gonna be phased.
You might miss one.
And you have to always keep you have to keep in mind, there's gonna be a fear factor because once you smack 2 of them, everyone's gonna sort of like, ooh.
Oh, but are they brave kids?
Yeah, bro.
Or are they pussies that just don't know what they're going into?
These kids, they have enough aggression to want to beat you up.
Then why are they gonna get scared about your punch?
Bro, when you see someone getting knocked out, like that might just put.
But how about if you don't knock out the first guy?
There's no chance I'm not knocking at that. There's no way.
There's no way. Know, man. Nah. You can miss. You might just hit him and they'll be like,
Bro, once you see one of them crying, another's going to come and comfort that person. Bro, I'm finishing them. Yeah, like they're going to have to look up from 10.
I really want to put a stimulation and try this.
Bro, I would love, obviously the world is mad.
Go to America. There's probably someone that do it.
There's someone out there making it happen. What has gym done for your mental health?
Oh man, working out has been the best thing I've ever done in my life, man. Yeah. It given me so much confidence as a man. I know I'm always above the typical man. You know, just about no, it's true. Like it's like when you go to you've been to the club.
Of course.
The guys that have the money that are gonna get all the big bottles.
For sure, yeah.
They already feel like they're above everybody else.
Already.
Just because of their money. So when I'm in a room, especially like when I go to like let's just say on a nice summer day and I go to a day event and I'm wearing a tight shirt.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm already above most of the typical guys.
Clear.
Just because my physique is great.
Yeah.
So it's like that makes me feel good. That makes me feel confident. Especially I have a friend that he used to be fat, really fat. He lost so much weight recently and he's been hitting the gym now.
Yeah.
And
so he talks different.
Yeah. He's so confident. I took him out with me in Nige and moving to girls like. So I know for a fact what it does to you, like it makes you feel way more confident. Like even when I shake someone's hand, like I feel like you're gonna, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna feel, there's a level of respect that comes when you know that someone's healthy.
Command a different kind of respect.
Exactly, bro. That's what it is. And on top of that as well, I feel like it's put a routine in my life.
Yeah.
I like to wake up in the morning and just go to the gym. It makes me feel like I've accomplished something like already during the day. Even when I feel like I've had a very like unproductive day, at least I've been to the gym. That makes me feel good. But yeah, mentally it's just the best thing ever. Like it just makes you feel different. It just makes you feel alive. It makes you feel like you're gonna live long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you advise to people that are struggling with getting into the gym after everything you've just said?
I feel like most people struggle to get into the gym because they don't have a routine.
Yeah.
I think if you want to get into the gym, don't just like jump into it like how everyone else is doing it 5 days a week. No, like some just start with 1 day first.
Yeah.
And then if you get space, make it 2 days a week.
Exactly.
And then as time go on, you're gonna start falling in love with it. 3 days a week, and then you don't have to do back to back. Maybe Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, and then eventually get to the point where you know you're making it fit your life so well. And it's a journey. Most people forget it's a journey. It's just like everything else in life. It's a journey. Yeah, and the beauty about it is seeing the gradual growth. Not that you want to have the big bum or the big arms overnight. Nah. That's boring. Like when you get things so quickly, it's like, what's next?
It's nothing. It's just like, you know what I mean? When you earn it, it's like that people need to learn to enjoy that growth part. Like if you're struggling, channel your mind to actually enjoy the growing part. Yeah.
And just start telling yourself that, okay, today I am 10 kg. Let's just say, for example, tomorrow or next week, I will be 12 kg. Wow. That means by next week, I should be 40. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm dimming it down, but like, you need to start putting that progress chart in your head. Like, I want to be this next week. By the time you know it, you are deeply in love and addicted to the gym. Yeah. Just because you're chasing progress.
And that's how it works. That's how exactly it works. Can you be with a girl that's large? Can you be with a fat girl?
It depends how fat.
Okay. Let's ballpark it at 5 foot to 85 kg plus.
I don't even know what 85 kg plus looks like.
Round. Round.
Actually, do you know what it is? Yeah, I actually can.
Okay.
I feel like I do like girls on the bigger side anyways.
But like fat though, we're not talking big. I love being a thick lady. I love fit women, but
you know what it is? Yeah, she just has to be really pretty. Yeah. And a lot of
can you be pretty and fat?
Of course, a lot of fat girls are really pretty. Like their face is like the face card is like.
Who's can you give me like a celeb example of that?
Lizzo. She's pretty.
Lizzo's nice.
She's really pretty.
Lizzo's even trimming down as well. When Lizzo was like at her biggest, man, she looked like a hamster.
But she was really pretty.
Like, she looked like a hamster with a buck teeth. What's them animals that use there? Yeah, she looked like a chipmunk, bro.
Nah, I thought she was really pretty.
Cute at most.
I know a lot of like pretty round girls. I mean, some of them I don't know them by name.
Could you be with a Lizzo?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah? But would you expect her to go to the gym as well? Would you like rock out with her?
I feel like I wouldn't date her if she was big and then expect her to go to the gym. Like I just wouldn't. If I wanted her to go to the gym, I just wouldn't date her. Full stop. But I could. I feel like as long as the face card is on 100,
that face card needs to be verified, not just 100. It needs to be verified.
Yeah, I feel like. But then again, like that question is not so bad because you know everybody has a selective choice of who they can date. I feel like for me, my number one thing is about your face. Whether you're skinny, fat, short, tall, as long as you got a nice, pretty face, yeah, you're gonna get my attention.
I mean, bro, you're saying you could be a 10-10.
But your wife is probably gonna get fat. Then what?
We pray against it. We try our hardest.
Most people, after they have kids, they become fat.
No, but like they work it out as well. Like you see a lot of examples of pregnant women, snatch their waist literally as soon as they give birth. You know what I mean? It's a thing.
Yeah, not all of them.
They're going to get fat. You think so?
They're going to get fat. Trust me. Oh, it's not going to be easy to work out forever.
Like, I ain't hearing that. Do you agree as well then for yourself? Like as you get older, you're going to start working out?
Yeah, look at someone like Ulysses. He's starting to lose weight. Like he's starting to lose weight.
But what about Uncle Eddie though?
I mean, like he's obviously someone that's like the gym is in his brain.
Oh, he like wait. So, but that's the example there. Though.
Yeah, but he's rare, very rare. Like
you say he's an exception, yeah. But then also look at the gym trainers as well.
You see someone like Eddie, yeah. He has made a lifestyle out of fitness.
Crazy.
Like yeah, a lot of money for me. Like that is his life, right? Unless gym is your life, forget it. But you probably have a job.
Yeah. But like, that's the case right now. So why am I on the gym now more than ever? Like, why would it now somehow slow down when I'm older?
No, I'm just saying a lot of people, when life hits, 3 kids, wife, kids, debt,
that real life stuff.
I ain't got time to be pushing weight that's gonna be stressing me anyways. Like, I already have enough shit in my head. Like,
no, I hear it, man.
So, and then women are the ones that get it the most, because after they've had kids, they're the ones that's breastfeeding the kids, looking after the kids, taking the noise, washing and cleaning. They ain't got time to now go to the gym.
You think these lifestyle people that we say that like gym is their lifestyle, you're telling me you don't think they're gonna carry on?
I think obviously fitness heads, some of them will go for as long as they can, but when life hits, life hits.
Bro, but fuck all that, man. I'm not listening to that, man.
I'm telling you, like, obviously, I've seen how I was when I was younger with gym and how I am now.
Yeah.
And life hasn't even hit. I'm just way more busier.
Yeah.
Because I do so much things for my career that sometimes I give a leeway to not going to the gym. Does that make sense? Yeah. I still make sure I hit my target. Like, I still go to the gym at least minimum 4 days a week.
Well, then you're there. So
yeah, but like there's weeks, right, where I may only go twice.
Okay.
Right? And I don't feel as guilty as I would have felt back then because life is literally lifing.
It's doing its thing, yeah.
And I'm still young. Does that make sense? And gym is still my life. Does that make sense?
Speaking of that, where you are right now with life currently, would you be on something like Love Island?
Nah.
Nah? Chip's gone? You know, it's all about the physique.
I think a lot of people, no, not because of the physique.
What? That's what Love Island's all about.
I can hit the gym consistently for 2 months and get to a certain size if I really want to. 100%.
No, but I'm talking about I'm saying to be on Love Island, you need a physique.
Yeah. But that's not why I wouldn't go on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm saying like if I wanted to go on Love Island right now, like, let's just say that, we got Love Island coming up in summer, July. Bro, I just have to just lock everything. If I know if I've been accepted to go on the show, I just have to lock in, forget about everything else that's distracting me. Yeah. Meal prep every day, creatine, fucking cut all this rubbish, and just go heavy. I'm telling you, I will have that physique. I've seen people. I have one of my close one of my close friends, his name is Morian, MKT. We used to train together when we was younger. Yeah. Right. And we both had a physique similar like how I looked back then. And as time went on, obviously
I know you're talking about, sorry.
You know him?
No, I don't know because I've seen the video. You guys had a few videos.
Yeah. So as time went on, we both kind of like fell off of it a little bit. COVID hit. And then he's just recently picked it back up. I asked him how long did it take? He said it took him like 2 months. To like, because muscle memory is a thing.
But he still has the, okay, it's true. You know what?
Yeah, because it's not like I've lost everything. I just have to just lock in. I still got the muscle memory. I just got to put on the mass. Yeah. Because like I said, the muscle, you know how muscle memory works. Of course. I just have to put on the mass and it's going to go to exactly how it was at one point. Does that make sense? Yeah. So anyways, that's not the reason why I wouldn't go on Love Island. I think for me, like, I don't like being branded as one thing. So that's why.
Good answer.
Yeah, that's it. Even like coming off Love Island for a little bit, like even when it comes to like fitness, the reason why I didn't want to make it all about on my social media was because when you're seen as a gym guy online, that is all you're seen as, and the branders you're gonna get is gonna be related to gym things, and the events you're gonna get invited to are gonna be related to gym things. The talks you're gonna go to are gonna for gym. Everything's like gym. Yeah. And it's like, it's great, but there's way more to life than that.
What? There's more to life than fitness?
Obviously, bro. I've always wanted to be a public figure that just lives their life. Yeah. So if you like me, you like the fact that I go to gym. Yeah. You like the fact that I travel a lot. Yeah. You like the fact that I can be in a relationship. You like the fact that I'm streaming and making people laugh. There's so many things, and because of that, I can branch into anything. That's why it was so easy for me to branch into Twitch or like to YouTube or like, because I don't want to be boxed into one thing. Yeah. When you become that fitness guy, that's just like all of your posts is all about, like Eddie, for example. Like if you hear Eddie, you can't even imagine him on fucking on a reality. Well, you can't imagine doing anything else.
You could though, couldn't you? I mean, there's a lot of his personality that comes up with it. I feel like
he's still the gym guy. Like,
yeah, but he's still but there's still personality as well. Let's call it for what it is. I mean, the way he says "wake the fuck up."
Okay, how about that's what was he talking about?
I know, yeah, but he's talking about your diet though, isn't he? So he's even talking about fitness.
What's your diet still links to fitness? Like, if he goes on 20v1, right, he's gonna be what he's gonna have to do is talk about each person's physique, or like, he'll be like, do you work out?
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, okay.
What's your diet
what's your diet like? Because of that, he's only, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what to, okay, here's the key word. You know what to expect from him. That's it. No matter where he is, you know what to expect from him.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can put me, for me personally, I feel like you can put me in any room and I can bend and flex on so many things because everything is a lifestyle. I've had deals.
I
mean, pause.
Bend and flex, bro. We're doing a lot now, but go on, man.
I've had deals, right?
Yeah.
Where I've had to like fly somewhere and create flying content.
Nice.
When I was working with Boohoo, man, obviously initially I started working with them based on just fashion.
But you're modeling as well.
Yeah, I was modeling. No, not shirtless for them. No.
Okay.
It was just like fashion, like how I dressed. And that wasn't really a big thing for me back then, but like I said, I was able to like maneuver into it and learn because I can.
Yeah.
So big fashion also became something that was part of my brand.
Tough.
And then when Boohoo Man launched this, they launched their fitness side of things. I forgot what it was. Boohoo Man Fit, something like that.
Yeah.
So they started launching like clothes for people
like
that go to the gym.
Like all that kind of stuff.
Thank you very much. So when they had like this launch for it, and Simeon Panda was there, I was also part of the ambassadors because I also had the fitness side to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So
like I got to meet all the fitness Boohoo team.
Yeah, that Simeon Panda thing again. I get his mind games. He really wants that picture to land. I get it. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it. But I was able to like, I met all because the Boohoo Man, they have different teams.
Yeah.
They have the ones that they travel with.
Yeah.
And I've traveled with them.
Of course.
And they have the ones that did like the fashion, really. I'm always around them. Yeah. And then I'm also around the fitness ones as well.
Yeah.
And then Boohoo Man also do this thing where like they might have like, they have a YouTube channel, so they might have like content, like pop-up, like how, Foot Asylum has like the
JD and all them, right?
Even that I still do. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So there's like the entertaining side, the fashion, the fitness. Inside. So it's like, because of that, exactly. Because of that, I'm in an open box, like I can do anything I want. But when you're just known as one thing, like now all of the guys that do the fitness thing, I've never seen them anywhere else other than the fitness thing.
That is true.
Yeah.
I was trying to find someone that just breaks what you just said, but I can't think.
It's a hard thing to do. Like it's really hard.
Even Ashton Hall.
You have to be really clever when you go on social media. But the thing is, right? The only negative about that is that because I don't niche down, it's hard for me to fully grow. Like I don't think I'd ever see like I probably could if I lock in, but like to get like 1 million followers on Instagram or something like that, it's hard because I'm not niching down on one thing.
Yeah.
It's like
from everywhere, don't
exactly like different things. But most people that get those 1 million followers is the people that niche onto one thing. Because that way, that is all you're constantly talking about, all you're constantly doing, that you're just grabbing the same type of people coming in and it's like, they know what to expect next from you.
Yeah.
So you have to pick your poison.
There's pros and cons because you have like, what is it? Let's call it jack of all trades, master of none. But then you also have someone that's actually mastered their niche. But like Iron Robin, left foot, you just know what you're going to get.
Exactly.
Cutting is always going to work. And your core set of fans are always going to come in rushing for that.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
You got to pick your poison. So get me a big drip,
man. Talk to me, man. Do you have anything you want to touch or... Oh, hey Moses, listen, thank you so much. Bro, we could ask you 1 million more questions, but obviously time and everything.
I'm one of those guys where like, no matter what image people have seen of me online, like the one thing about me is that I respect people that are genuine. That makes sense. Yeah. Like, I don't really care about what image you have online.
Of course.
Like, even before I asked you to come on the cast, like, I remember I was saying to my Twitch, guys, I got like one of my favorite like people I used to watch growing up, Banta, and obviously people were like, why are you gonna bring him? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just like, don't worry. Like,
yeah, you see,
like, and it made so much fucking sense. I was like, you lot are saying this, but when it comes, you're gonna fuck with it because to me, when I asked Mads and he was like, yeah, he's down. I'm like, I fuck with that. Like, he didn't even ask much question. I texted you. We jumped on one small phone call and boom, it was like locked in. Yeah. I liked that and I respected it. So because of that, there's nothing that you can ask from me that will say no. I had plans today, but I don't give a fuck. Like,
I appreciate
you do me a favor, I do you a favor. Okay, relax. That's just how I am, innit? Like, real recognize real. So,
no, man, Rose,
it's nothing, man.
Appreciate it, man. Bro, do you have anything you want to plug in coming up, bro? We'll obviously share.
Just follow my Twitch, innit? Yeah, follow my Twitch. I'm moving with the motion of life right now. Everyone's streaming, but I'm streaming as well. It's just what it is. You just never know what to expect on my stream. So, yeah.
Big drip. All right, MosesLDN. Hey, well done, broski, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah.